Today we are showing you the best deals for Black Friday 2024 from Home Depot and from Lowe's on miter saws. And we're also showing you table saws and some circular saws. Okay, so here's the first of the DeWalt 12-inch miter saw deals that I wanted to show you. It's this one right here. So it's the DWS 779, which I'll show you in the store. And so you can see they've taken $200 off. So it's 33% off right now. So now every year at Black Friday, Home Depot puts this miter saw on sale. This is the DWS 779 from DeWalt. And they call it, their special buy. But what this really is this is their holiday sale kit that they always do every year. So as you can see, it's a 12-inch double bevel compound miter saw. Pretty much the type you want. I actually prefer the DWS 780 myself. It has that XPS lighting system on top there. But you can see right here, every year they sell this saw here at $3.99. Okay, but there's another deal with this saw that you may want to consider as well. So you can either get the saw by itself for $3.99, or Home Depot is also running another DeWalt Black Friday miter saw deal with this same saw right here. But what they're doing is they're giving us now the compact miter saw stand. That's this right here. So in a sense, what they're really doing here is they're charging us an extra $100 to get this stand. Yeah, see, so here's the stand by itself. It's $229. So essentially what they're doing with this deal is they're bundling this stand with that miter saw, and they're taking about $129 off of the price of the stand. And then, of course, they're also taking $200 off of the cost of the miter saw, which is how they arrive at this $329 savings that you see right over here. So 40% off of the normal retail price of both of these. So normally this saw is $5.99. So they've taken $200 off, giving you this miter saw stand here for the extra $100 that they're asking. So we have here a $699 FlexVolt miter saw. So this miter saw only works on the 60-volt batteries. So here, if you buy any one of these 4 DeWalt FlexVolt tools, these are the 60-volt tools, they will give you free a 9 amp hour FlexVolt battery. And these batteries cost, I think, like $229 or something like that normally. Let's see. I'll put the link to this down in the video description below here for you. And also, if I can get the links to fit onto the View Products button over here in the lower left of your screen, I'll put those down there too. And just as a disclosure, anytime we give you these links to Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, those are affiliate links. And if you buy any product at all through those links, even if it's a product that we didn't link you to, we'll still get credit for that. So we thank you for supporting our channel that way. See, so if you buy this 60-volt FlexVolt miter saw for $6.99, which is their normal price for it. And by the way, this is cheaper. These used to be over $700. So that is one of the few items that has come down in price. But if you buy that, you will get this 9 amp hour FlexVolt battery for free. So this is their saw that is $2.99. See, this is the DCS 577 right here. So if you buy this worm drive circ saw, they will give you this 9 amp hour FlexVolt battery for free. Now this deal is out of stock currently, but you can always check back every day. But I did want to show it to you anyway, because here you have the 60-volt FlexVolt miter saw, the one that I just showed you. And this kit also comes with the 9 amp hour FlexVolt battery, and you're getting the 60-volt FlexVolt table saw along with this as well. And so they're charging right now $3.99 off, so it's 31% off, down to $8.99. So you'll just have to check here every day and just enter your email address here if you want to be notified by them when it comes in stock again. Okay, and then of course here for DeWalt, we have the single bevel. This is the 10-inch single bevel compound miter saw. Now the problem with this one here says this is the DS713, and it's a decent price. It's $249, but I'm not a fan of the single bevel saws. If you're doing any kind of baseboard or crown molding, you're going to want a double bevel. So single bevel just goes one direction. It doesn't go that direction too. So the problem with that is now you got to pick up the board, the big old length of baseboard, and spin the whole thing around and lay it down and reseat it, and you just lose a lot of production time that way. And some of you have missed it, but this deal comes up and goes down like crazy. Now, see how they're not showing you the price? It says see low price in the cart. So you have to add this to the cart. Now, I'll put the link to this in the video description down below for you. You can see here in my particular case, it was limited stock at Boca Raton. I wasn't going to drive over there and come out empty-handed. So I took delivery and ordered mine and got mine within 2 days. Now, the way this deal works, it's been going on like this for the past month or so, and it goes up and down. When they put more in stock, and you check the page and then you order it, and then it disappears after several hours during the day, and then you wait and you keep checking that link that I put below for you. You check it every single day, 3 or 4 times a day, and it's popped back up about 3 or 4 times since I've ordered mine. So every time I put the link back up, I can tell that about 3 or 4 dozen people are able to get more of these ordered. Now, once this DeWalt chainsaw deal sells out, which it typically does the same day after we post the links telling you, hey, go get it, this is what you're going to see when you go to check the link there. Now, when they get more in stock and I find out about it and I repost the link, then this is what you should see. Now, of course, this shows, 50 plus, but usually at the beginning of the day when I post the link, it'll say something like 300 in stock. And so a lot of you will have a much better chance of getting it.
Now, in addition to that, they have these new lower prices, and especially on this table saw kit right here. There it is in the box right there. And this is marked down from $5.99 down to $4.49. So about $150 off. And so here is that 8 1/4 inch table saw right here. I like this. See, this is very much the same size as my DeWalt version that I own. I have the 60 volt flex volt version at home.
And so we don't often see deals on the Milwaukee miter saws or the table saws at Home Depot. So that's why this is your chance to pounce on it when you see them here. So for example, here's another one here. This is their 10 inch. It's a dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. And it's $150 off down to $449. So they've taken 25% off of the price on this one. Not every store has them in stock. Now, not every store stocks these. Very few of the Home Depots in my area actually carry them. Although there's one showing here up in Coconut Creek that carries it. And your best bet is often to take delivery. Home Depot has been running this deal on and off during Black Friday. Those of you who know woodworking, you know this is the 735X, which is the model that everybody looks for. So you see when you look up here for the model number, it will say DW735X. And so the X is the model that's more complete because it comes with the extra knives and the in and out table. As they're throwing in the table here, the rolling planer stand, total deal here is $629. You're saving $280, so it's 31% off. So there's your rare deal. They do these a couple of times during the year, only on a special buy of the day. So you have to be fast and nimble. So you have to check the link in the video description below daily. You can see here, normally this planer goes for $779 on its own. And the lesser model that doesn't come with the 3 knives and the feeder tables there, you can see is $599. This one's normally $909. And remember, they turn this deal on and off about once a week during the Black Friday time frame. So if all of these other saw deals are too rich for your blood and you just don't have the budget and maybe your needs are simple, I would suggest this budget miter saw from Ryobi. So this one right here is $149 right now. You can see they've taken $178. That's 55% off. We very rarely see any miter saw priced that low, that percentage off too. But remember, this is only 7 1/4 inch, so this is just for basic homeowner use, or if all you have to cut is 2x4s, then that's fine. And it also comes with a battery, because remember, this here is an 18 volt compound miter saw. So it comes with a 4.0 amp hour battery. And of course, they have several other Ryobi deals that you can play around with here. So this Ryobi saw deal might be one for those of you who have a handyman type business. Is $349, as you can see, $179 off, 34% discount. So this one here is a bigger, better miter saw than the one I just showed you. And this one is a 10 inch, of course, and it comes with the free stand. So this is enough to get you going into business here for $349. So remember, this is cheaper than that. Remember, this is cheaper than that $499 DeWalt deal that I showed you earlier.
And then another saw deal that they've got going on here at Lowe's is this is the buy one, get one on the corded miter saw, the 12 inch. and you will get this aluminum adjustable miter saw stand for free. Now this is one of their premium ones. This is not on wheels. Some people prefer the one on wheels, but this is still a pretty good one. This is a $179 stand.
However, if you look online, it looks like the deal is $100 cheaper. It's $499 online compared to what they're showing it in the store, and it does show that you're getting your buy one get one free here, the miter saw stand. So check online to see if you find it any cheaper than you do in your local Lowe's store. And keep in mind too that sometimes certain Lowe's stores and even Home Depot stores, they get a little behind in putting the right signs up.
And Lowe's has usually done this every Black Friday for the last 4 or 5 years that I know. They always throw a stand in with a miter saw at Black Friday time frame. And so this is the 12-inch double bevel miter saw here, and it's also compound. And as you can see, it's a compound sliding miter saw too. Helps you cut through that wider wood without having to flip it over and cut the other side. So this deal started on Halloween, and it's running until the end of January. And as you can see, the sliding miter saw here is already $100 off during this sale. If you wanted to just buy the miter stand by itself, it's $179 now, down from $229. And so actually this whole miter saw stand has been $229 in the past.
Now Lowe's is also running another incredible Black Friday steal of a deal here on this 15 amp 10-inch miter saw from Metabo. Now normally it's $119, but it says you got to view the price in the cart. Okay, all right, so let's add it to the cart, and then let's go see what it's looking like. It looks like they put it down to $99. Let me just double check when we view the cart. Yeah, see, so here it is right here, $99, down from $119. This is about as low a price as you're ever going to see on a single bevel compound miter saw. Now some of these I haven't even seen in our store yet, so I think in some cases they were a little slow putting some of these things out. But let's take a look at here. You got the Craftsman also is a 10-inch 15 amp, but it's $199, so a lot more money basically. You're talking double the price of that Metabo miter saw, even though this one is $50 off. And then this is a very popular saw that we see every Black Friday go on sale here at Lowe's for the past several years. So this is the Cobalt 7 1/4 inch miter saw. And as you can see, they've taken $30 off down to $119 from $149. So probably what I think is the best table saw deal right now at Lowe's. This is the one we've seen many times in the past. Those of you who've been on our channel here, this Metabo, the HPT 10-inch one. This is down to $379. Now, they used to keep this in the store at like $560. And sometimes they would take $100 off, so it would go down to like $460 or maybe even $399. So I don't recall when I've ever seen it really at $379 right off the bat without you having to do anything or haggle with the manager that you saw it somewhere else cheaper. So I would say this is our best table saw deal so far for 2024 here. Now, in terms of table saws, I was really disappointed to see that neither Lowe's nor Home Depot put this DeWalt table saw on sale. This is the one that everybody's holding out for and always wanting to get at Black Friday. But of course, there is no deal on it here at Lowe's. But of course, at Home Depot, it's $599, which is at least a better price, but still no sale.